All right. My YouTube started first, and now my Facebook started. It's going to be one of those crazy days. I don't have a hat on, and I haven't shaved, and I look like I've been drinking all night. So I like this look. So I'm going to keep it for a while. Yeah. So, hey, everybody. It's Louis Porter Jr., and we're here for another lovely episode of Transparency Agenda. This Thursday, the 22nd of December, 3 days away from Santa coming. So if you haven't done your presents and gotten your stuff, some of you haven't. I know that bag up there is full of stuff for Lucas, so that's what's going to be happening. So tonight we're going to have a very interesting call. It's going to be quick, but it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting tonight. It really is going to be interesting tonight. I'm going to be excited. How interesting this is tonight. It's going to be exciting. So the reason it's going to be exciting is a friend of mine by the name of Lynn wanted to see my show live. And she's like, let me see the show. I'm like, no, you don't need to watch the show. This is me being very geeky. Very geeky. So, I don't want everybody seeing my geekness out there. So it can be very crazy. So, Lynn, if you're watching, this is how it gets. So don't be surprised. So usually on Thursday, we talk about really cool things. And today I got an announcement. For all you fans of the, I guess we can you, okay, for all you fans of the Shadowlands Kickstarter that came out back in, let me get the date, from Black Star Studios. This might have been a while ago. The product was going to be released August 2014. It was been a little delayed, and I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing, but I'm laughing because the word "little delayed" is like the understatement of the year. This project was amazingly delayed, like the opposite of good delayed. And the project was launched on March 21st, 2011. As you know, it's going to be 2017 in a week, a little more than a week. So this project is beyond late. This is those catastrophic late ones. I talked about what happened in this before due to some inside information from some people I knew who've come around and talked about this. So I've also been informed that, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, so look, I know something's going on. Very big with them. It's happened. It's interesting, but I don't want to ruin it because this is how I'm going to set it up for all you people. This is like this is your teaser trailer. So, I know that Shadowlands has been sold. Someone else has picked up Shadowlands and gone with it. Someone has done that. Who that person is, I'm not going to tell you. I can't tell you. I'm going to tell you next Friday when we do an actual, most likely, a minimum hour. Our shows usually go for the long ones, go for 2 hour show where we talk about this Kickstarter, Shadowlands, and everybody knows how I felt about Shadowlands before. I wanted to support it, and this whole thing happened, and I'm kind of glad I didn't. But getting the information I got now, this might be a change for the best way possible. It is amazingly interesting what possibly could be happening with this. So if you're a fan of Shadowlands and you wanted to see what has happened, what's going on, actually, I'm gonna put the link just in case you guys forgot. But some of you forgot. It's been a while. Some of you forgot. I put the link in our Facebook. For you on YouTube, go to our Facebook page. Hey, Lynn, if you don't know my Facebook page, you should be paying more attention to what's going on in my world. See, this is important. So there's a link. You can check it out. You can read it, what happened. But there will be an announcement. There are some changes being made. It sounds like it's going to be huge. I'm kind of interested about this from a personal perspective. I think a lot of people who are fans of it will be very interested. I'm going to be posting this one everywhere. I'm even going to probably refer to Black Star Studios in this so you get to see more. Yeah, it's huge. It's huge. But I don't want to tell you about it because we're going to talk about it, and there's going to be a lot of questions asked. And, let's be honest. When I talked about this last time, the biggest question we had was, you started with $47,000. Was that how much they raised? They started with, let's check the money. How much money did they raise? $44,000, and like 14,000 of it was trapped in that whole thing. So, we gotta talk about this. It's gonna be a long conversation. It's gonna be interesting. So I'm holding off. So next Friday, we're gonna be doing our own special edition Transparency Agenda. I won't tell you who we're talking to, but these people are the people who acquired this property are well known, well respected, and this might be the best thing that ever happened. So I'm also going to probably link this to the guys over at Shadowlands to pump it up to show you like, hey, but I don't even know I can do that because I wasn't. Oh my god, I don't know if I can comment on this. I don't know how much. I might. I don't know. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't. Yeah, I can't post it there. Maybe someone who is a fan of us, who's supported the Kickstarter, go over, link them to this video. I'm gonna put this everywhere, of course. I'm gonna put it on, third party, and probably see it their own at a Black Duck Studios own page. But we are trying to get out the word of what's going to be going on with that. So yeah, it's interesting. Oh, jeez, I got like 12 million things I'm doing right now. This news broke kind of quickly, and I'm trying to get this out. I got some other stuff I'm working on, as always, just to get people interested. Someone's got some live painting going on right now. They're sending me messages for. I don't understand what's going on. So yeah, so if you're a fan of this Kickstarter, check this thing out next Friday. I'm gonna put ads up. They'll be everywhere. You know how it's gonna be. As always, it's Thursday, so let's talk about some fun stuff. And I guess this is a big piece, but I can't talk about it because I wait till next Friday. But it will be big. Fun stuff for us. Here's something new that you don't know. We just sold our first ever hardcover, available online at RPG Now. Yes, I know my fan base of people saying, but what about my copy? I'm like, look, guys, I'm trying to get these things done. I got to get the black and white ones done. They're up for sale. People are buying them. That's a good thing. The more people buy them who didn't buy them during the Kickstarter means the more money they can support us to do more cool stuff. Don't worry. You're getting your copy. You're getting your copy. You're getting your copy. Calm down. You're getting your copy. Also, I showed you guys what I got yesterday. I showed you the 2 books I got. And I just finished reading Squadron Supreme and the Captain America. Squadron Supreme was okay. Captain America, not so much. Other fun stuff going on. I've been in talks with some people about the idea that I talked about Baldman Games. Now I got to put their link in here. I was trying to make this a short day, but if you did not know, Baldman Games, I sent out a tweet to them about taking over the whole thing. Let me actually go to my Twitter, because this happened back early today, where the guys at Baldman Games made a comment, but I made a comment about, and it's like, So I basically said, of course, maybe you all didn't see this first comment I made, but you all know it already. I was talking about Baldwin Games taking over. And this is the quote I said. Baldwin Games, what do you think about taking over Paizo, Pathfinder Society? And then I linked into the YouTube video that we did here. Jason put it. Yeah, breathe. I'll breathe tomorrow. I'll be okay, Jacob. I'll breathe tomorrow. Baldwin Games then responded saying, LPJ Design, me, Paizo, BMG does not own AL, that's Adventures League, and has no interest in quote unquote taking over Pathfinder Society. BMG runs great games at cons. Thanks for thinking of us. Like I said before, I'm not going to let this one go. There's something going on here I think is huge, so I didn't let this go. So I replied back to Baldwin Games and Paizo. Well, your experience running games at cons is well known and respected. Becoming the OP, organized play, leader seems to be reasonable. Now, I haven't heard back from Baldwin Games on this. Now, this is I asked a very serious question. Are these guys, and I don't know if they are going to, they may not be taking over anything. These guys may not do anything. These guys might be just like, hey, we like doing this stuff for Adventure League, and we're going to do it, and that's all they're going to do. But I'll tell you something, point blank, not even trying to make this sound pretty nice or whatever. If Baldwin Games opened up their own organized play for third-party Pathfinder, and there's a way to do it, since let's be honest, the issue has been and always will be getting judges to play. If they can handle that situation at a con setting, that could change third-party publishers from being thought of back alley, madman, and all kinds of stuff to front-end legitimate players, because it's always about the simplest thing. And I've said this before, and I'm going to say it again. We get 1,000 true fans. I mean, 1,000 hardcore true fans there supporting us, loving us. Boom. You get those fan base, you get them. You get them to give you just $10 a month. Just those guys, 1,000, just $10 a month. That's $120,000 a year. And I don't know about you, but I think it's reasonable that you could do something like that. You could build something like that. You could easily do that in the RPG space. That is not difficult. If you subscribe to Infinite Dungeon, you can get the full blown out version for $4. $4 a month. You think I can't get 1,000 people to do that? Yeah, I'm going to get 1,000 people to do it. We're working at that. We're pushing this rock up the hill to do that. Because I know, like you know, this could be the change that changes everything. This is huge. So, you know, I'm so excited about this. And people think like, oh, Porter, I don't understand why you're so excited. You're so excited because you're not looking at the future. The first person who ever puts together a third-party system where somebody puts organized play that you can have a generic world and then people can add to it, the person who wins that war will automatically get themselves, well, let's not kid anybody, massive fan base. Now, okay, let's just imagine this. Let me just take a breath a second. Take a step back. I want you all to think about this for a second. If the person who gets this signs up Frog God Games, Legendary, myself, Storm Bunny, Right Publishing. Let's say the top 10 people, the top 10, the top 10. And you tell us, okay, this is what we're going to do. All of you are going to give us one adventure a month. So that's 10 adventures already. So you have enough stuff. And then 10 adventures a month, or maybe even better. We'll make it even better. Since there's 5 of you, we'll have you'll get every month, every other month, you'll give us an adventure. That's 6 adventures a year you can set to. Out of the 6 adventures a year, 2 can be set in your setting. The remaining 4 have to be for our generic world. Go. Every month, there'll be 4 adventures for generic world over the period of the entire year. That's 48. Plus, don't forget, another 24 for other worlds outside that you can play to connect to it. You do the math. 48 weeks of playable stuff at cons is amazing. 48 weeks of material coming out. 48 weeks of people getting something they can play from this company, from that company, from whatever. It doesn't matter, but it's all played in the same shared universe. And if you like the stuff they've done, you like the adventure, you like what they've written, here's their own very specific thing that ties in a little bit. And you can touch for that kind of stuff. And then on top of that, you can have people who write the adventures of the generics team up and tell stuff from other third parties. At that moment, literally at that moment, everything changes. It's that simple. It is literally that easy to do. It's that easy. Baldwin Games has the judges, which is something that everybody needs. We have the content that we can bribe them for. We can all agree to do an adventure every other month. That ain't difficult, especially for a Pathfinder Society based kind of thing. We're talking maybe 8,000 words, maybe 10. I can think of 10 writers right now. I can call up and be like, hey, I need you to supply 10,000 words every other month. Get 10 guys to do that. Or 10, boom. Can you do that? Hell yeah, I can do that. These guys will be like, hell yeah. We pay them a decent rate, and not like an okay rate, a really decent rate, because we know we're going to sell these things at cons. At every con they're going to run them, people are going to be sitting in the chair, playing the stuff at cons, having a great time. And here's where it gets interesting. We pay the guys their money. Let's say something crazy. Say we say, look, everybody's getting paid 5 cents a word for this. So it's for 10,000 words, it's $500, boom. And you tell the guys at Baldwin, hey, for every table that you run, you give us for every adventure you sell. I'll make it even easier. For every adventure you sell on your side, you play, you give us $1. Every time you're going to give us $1. Every table, like 6 guys, give us $1. And people are like, why would you just want $1? Because $1 is something they can easily give. It's not a big deal. It's really just there to us to recoup some stuff. But remember, we're making these adventures with the potential to sell to our customers, that these guys will become our customers. But we'll drop something that's generic enough or even cool enough to our setting world, maybe in it to touch on something else, or something else for someone else's world that we can combine together and touch for something else. This is it. This is the thing I've been talking about for years, and here it is right now. And the sad part is there's still some people going, nah, this is not going to work. This is never going to work. This is not going to work. It's not going to work. So this is why I am empowered, impassioned, and excited about this. I got this thing going on, excuse me, and I've also got the stuff for Shadowlands. That's stuff to talk about. But it's been 15 minutes, been 5 minutes over. See, I'm hot and sweaty, and I need to get a drink, and I still got to pack Lucas's lunch. It's crazy up in here. It's crazy up in here. But I love this. I love this. Love it. I love it. All right, everybody. That's it. I want to thank everybody for coming by, watching the show. It's amazing. I hope you all enjoyed it. Hope you have a good week. And because, it's Christmas, I'm not going to lie. This is going to be the last show, probably till the beginning of the year, but I'm taking a break, which is a lie, but I just realized we're doing a show on Friday. So, yes, Friday we'll do a show. The rest of the week, I'm not doing any shows. I'm on vacation till Wednesday, so I'm sitting on my butt doing nothing, just me and the couch. So that's the plan. So as always, boom, subscribe for YouTube. For all you folks on YouTube, guys, subscribe. Everybody else, have a wonderful year. Well, not a wonderful year because we'll be back before Friday, but have a wonderful Christmas. Be with your family. Have some loving times. I'm going to be with my family. They'll be driving me crazy, but I love them. So that's about it. And maybe if something goes crazy, I'll show you what I got Lucas for his Christmas present. Or maybe we'll tape it live and you'll see if there's any accidents. Yeah, that's the funny part. I know I'm laughing. Makes me a horrible father, but I'll accept that. All right. I'll talk to you all later.